Okay, I'm tripping out right now. I had to do live because it was just getting too much to hold down the thing. But okay, so I have Rachel Hollis on my vision board as like brand vision because I want to be an author. I want to be a speaker. I want my event to be a traveling event. I want it to go all across the country and like be in person with events. I want to have programs and all these different things around my personal brand and my business brand. So Rachel Hollis is like one of my like brand goals, like of like aspiration of like I love the model that she's creating in the marketplace. So out of nowhere, my brother's visiting. I never get to see my brother, never get to hang out with him. He texts like last minute. I had a super long day. Today was the launch of the Fox Project. Hi, Zoom. So today was the launch of the program. Crazy day. Technology like almost killed me. And then right after that, I had a 2-hour call with my social media strategist who I just hired today. And then straight from there, it was time to go pick up my girls from school, pick them up, and then I get the text from my friend like, "Hey, want to go to this movie tonight?" And I'm like, "I can't." Like I literally before I even opened it, I'm like, "I can't." Like I and here's like, so I wasn't meaning to teach a lesson around this. I just wanted to show like the power of setting vision and intention and then working towards your goals. But I want to go on a tangent really quickly. I literally didn't click on the details and I just said I can't. Like I'm exhausted. I didn't eat all day today. I haven't done anything. I need to go pick up my girls and just like decompress for the rest of the day. So I automatically was like I can't. But then I'm like, and I literally started texting, "I'll try to make it." But then I'm like, "Crystal, you know that means you're not going, so just tell her you can't go." So I'm like, "My brother's coming over. Sorry, I can't." And I was like, "But I'll see if it works out depending on when he comes." Well, he didn't get here till about 6. It started at 7:30. She hits me at like 6:15 and was like, "Any luck?" And I was like, "Let me just click on the thing and see what it was." It was Rachel Hollis, which is on my vision board, Rachel Hollis. So I'm like, oh, like instantly I went from I can't, I need to decompress. It was a long day. My head is pounding, like I need to be in mommy mode, whatever, until like, let me go talk to my mother-in-law, see if she can keep the girls. And I'm about to throw on my outfit that I just posted in my story that Clarissa had. And this is why, like when I put, I want a stylist on my thing, it's not a material thing. It's I want to be effective with my time. If someone calls me and I want to go somewhere in 5 minutes, I literally looked like this, was hanging out with my brother, and I told him, I'm like, I have an hour to hang out and then I gotta go because I'm gonna go to this event. And I literally walked to my closet, I put on some lip gloss, threw on the outfit that she had set out for me when we did that weeks ago, and I was on my way to thank you. And I was on my way to the Rachel Hollis thing. Well, right now I'm like on cloud 100,000 because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like every single thing she does and said is like what I'm working on right now. And it like sounded like I was in my Fox project. Like some of the things she was saying in her thing were things I taught today in our first course. And so I was just like, God, like no wonder you put her in my path for vision to aspire to be like. It was just crazy, right? So I'm tripping out about it, and I'm like, I need to reorganize my vision board because I have this one. This is my old one, but then I made a prettier one that I use as the example for my vision board event. So some things are like on both of them, and I'm like, I need to get organized and get my vision board together, like revamp it. And so I was sitting down and get ready to do that, and I freaking look. Okay, so another thing, I got a package in the mail, and I'm like, oh, you order too much stuff online when you get a package and you don't even know what you ordered. I forgot what I ordered. Guess what I got in the mail? My Victoria's Secret. I had ordered because if you guys were following my declutter challenge, I talked about how I've had my panty drawer since forever, and I like was asking people like, when do you get rid of them? Like, what do you do with them? Like, how often do you buy? And I'm like, I realize I don't go to the mall, I don't do anything, so I don't know the last time I bought new panties. So here comes all my new panties that I bought in the mail, and literally look what was on my vision board. Like I write the smallest things because I teach you need to have little wins. Like I am pulling this off, new panties, who dis, going in the so I pulled that one off. So that was that. And then, but look at, so let me, before I pull it off for good, let me show you guys where it was at. It literally was right here. Look what's under it. Social media strategist. I had a 2-hour call today with this girl and I ended up hiring her. So we mapped out my whole content calendar for the whole year of 2019. And I'm like, you know what? I actually need a strategist to help me implement this. So you're hired. So hired her. Have no idea how I'm going to pay for it, but I will create the money because I committed to it. So that's another thing that I teach people is when you're stretching to the next level in your life, whether it's in your relationships, in your parenting, in your business life, whatever it is, you're not always going to have the vision of how you're going to get there or what the means are or what the steps are going to be. But once you commit, things start to figure out. So I told her, I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to pay for you right now, but I know because I'm going to have you on my team, I'm going to make that money because I'm going to free up so much time that today almost killed me trying to do little back end techie things. I don't want to do that. So the fact that I will be able to free up that time to do what I'm good at is going to make money right there to pay for her. So I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even you start to, the more you trust yourself and trust the way you spend your money, the more you don't worry about stuff like that. Plus, I didn't post about this because I didn't want to be a bragger, but then I was like, that's not bragging, but whatever. I tithed my biggest tithe this week. So winning. One of the other things that are on my vision board is I want to be the highest female tither in my church. I would love to say I want to pass the males, but I just like saying I want to be the highest female. So I did that this week. Not the highest paying in my church, but I tithe my highest check in the time that I've been tithing in my business. I tithe my biggest check, and I'm not gonna lie, because it was the biggest, it did kind of be like, dang, but I let it go freely. Like, God, this is yours, take it, use me, continue to open these floodgates. And the testimonies behind my tithing game is no joke. No joke, the way money has been coming and being poured into my life left and right because of that. So I didn't even think about that till right now that I did that this week too. But so you see that it was the new panties, and then the social media strategist went to the Rachel Hollis vibes. This needs to be so much more specific, but I just know what that means in my head. I want my brand to be like her vibes. Went to her video and brain blown of who freaking gets their documentary, which you could put on social media or YouTube, in theaters and has a whole packed room like it was freaking the drop of Black Panther or something, seat to seat filled, and people are watching her, and it's behind the scenes of her conferences, freaking goals. Amazing. So started that, and then fully sponsored Fox Project. I didn't have that yet, but today was the first day of my third round of my second round, but third round. I didn't name it Fox Project the first round, so it was my third round of my programs, and it's just getting better and better and getting more fine-tuned, so I know that this is coming. And then 10-year anniversary. So all of these things, I'm just showing you that they're in the works and they're on here. So 2 days ago, out of nowhere, a friend from high school randomly tags me on Instagram and was like, I've been put on Dwelle since Crystal put me on, and she tagged me. Well, Dwelle, Jason, my husband, surprised us and had him as a singer at our wedding 10 years ago. And so I hit up my wedding planner about a week or two ago and was like, I want to start planning our vow renewal for next year in 2020. I want to start budgeting for it so that I know how much do I need to be putting aside so that it doesn't come and I'm like, shoot, I don't have just X amount of thousands of dollars sitting around. It's not a priority, because business is a priority, right? But that's a big priority. So I'm already thinking ahead for my 10-year anniversary. This has been on my vision board for probably almost 3 years. So no, I haven't been doing my vision board that long. It's been in my head for 3 years that I've been talking about it, but it's been on my vision board for as long as I've had my vision board, so about 2 years. So I hit her up and was like, hey, let's get on the phone soon. I want to talk budget. I want to talk details, all of that. And she's like, yes, so exciting, da-da-da-da. And then that girl from high school, Taryn, tags me, and then Dwelle saw it, and then he's like, heck yeah, I'm in. So that was just cool. So it was this whole section is coming. And then even up here with healing my gut, I am on day, what is today? January 9th, I think. Yeah. So I'm on day 9 of no sugar, no grains, no bread, no processed food, no nothing, just whole food. All of my supplements, all of my probiotics, like everything that has to do with gut healing. So I'm 9 days into that. And the way I've been sticking to it, aside from because I'm doing the Daniel fast, I'm just like, my faith is invested in it. I'm utilizing my own teaching because I'm just like, I have to practice what I preach. So I can't be doing a program teaching people how to break bad habits that don't serve them if I'm not doing that in my own life. I know exactly how to do it, but I'm not always applying what I know to my own life. And so in order to break these habits of what I'm doing to damage my gut, which is eating so much sugar, drinking different things that I shouldn't be drinking, eating processed foods that I shouldn't be eating, it's a habit. So I get to choose every time I want to go and eat the sugar. Right now I'm saying, God, you're bigger than me. But when the Daniel fast goes away, I get to still choose to every day break that habit. So it was just really cool that this whole row manifested partially today, just in today, and I just had to share that. But I was just so excited about the power of setting vision, and today was just this crazy perfect example of when you're in alignment and you're working forward towards who you're supposed to be and what path you're supposed to be on, you're always going to get hit with opposition. If I could explain to you every little roadblock that came across my day today that tried to stop me and derail me, right now I have the worst headache. I literally want to just shut down and go lay down in my bed. But these are all tactics of opposition trying to stop me from staying in the forward motion of being motivated and going closer to these goals. So had to share those wins. It's so freaking amazing and exciting. See, some people are commenting, so let me I love your energy. Yes, it's on 3,000. Taylor, I need to get in an image room right now. New panties, who dis? Hey Danielle, I don't know if you're still there. I was literally just watching the vision board workshop, about to make mine. I had to take a break to eat, and how crazy you're on live talking about the vision board. I was literally... Yes, I want to get it done before diving into the Fox project. I was moving on. Yes. Get it done. It's a must. So anyways, do your vision boards, because he who has no vision shall perish. And my favorite quote, right now, my favorite quote has been, whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. And so what I'm adding to that as the sister favorite, they're twinning and winning, is, oh, hey, Clarissa, I was just talking about you a couple minutes ago. But my other favorite quote, which came from this movie that I watched today, was, I don't even remember the quote, so I'm going to make my own, and it's going to become a meme. But it was along the lines of the absence of failure is the absence of fulfillment. Because think about it, and this is why I was saying that movie was the Fox Project, because I was telling them if you're not growing and you're not in alignment with becoming a better person every day, you're stuck and you're stagnant, and you are stuck in whatever area it is, whether it's eating too much sugar or not making enough money or not having a fulfilling relationship or not being the best mother you want to be or not doing the things that are really desires of your heart. So if you're not changing those situations and growing forward to get there, then you're not being fulfilled and you're not being happy, which also in biblical, if you don't have vision, you perish. And so in order to grow, you have vision of who do I want to be, and it's all intertwined and connected. And so I just love that quote of in order to grow, you have to fail. So without failure, you can't have fulfillment. And I just think that that's such a phenomenal concept. So just mind blown. I know some of you guys just joined, but clearly my energy speaks for itself. Go and watch the live, because it was fire. Bye guys. Good night.